I'm Anish Shrestha. I'm co-founder at Yellow Nepal. Basically, Yellow Nepal is a location-based service for restaurants, food deals, events, and you can actually customize according to your eating behaviors for the app itself. Uh, this is my elevator pitch. Like I said, it's more of a tool for user to find restaurants wherever you are actually. With our app, obviously for Android, because we love Google technology somehow. And with this app, you can actually discover nearby restaurants, food deals, events, and all the specialties that they actually serve. So with this app, we actually want to make a restaurant business more visible, more engaging, and profitable at the same time. So because we cannot charge users for using our app, we plan to charge a restaurant for using premium service for the marketing and selling tool that we are actually providing to them. So before starting a startup, obviously we should focus on some problem we can actually tap into and ultimately be profitable at the same time. So we actually found two problems actually we face daily. We need to eat, right? So people need to find nearby restaurants serendipitously on the way when you're hungry, or plan a way to restaurant. For example, a official meeting or a date or a hangout with friends in the evening, right? At the same time, the restaurant business are flourishing in Nepal with around 10,000 restaurants in Kathmandu only. It's really very hard to compete and then be more profitable in other businesses. So for a restaurant to prosper at the same time with so many other businesses opening up, I think they cannot retain their old customers or gain new customers with the traditional method. So we need to give this new technology that can actually be used to be more profitable for their own business. So the solution that Yellow Nepal actually provides is we really want to fill this gap between restaurant owners or restaurant business and the foodies. Because of lack of all this information, people cannot find restaurants. At the same time, the restaurants who have invested so much of money for the business cannot actually give their services to the probable customers they can actually have. So we're actually filling the gap between them. At the same time, we are giving all this information about restaurants, including the galleries, the opening hours, the cuisines they serve, the amenities they have, the price range, their informations, their complete food menus, the deals and events they're actually serving, and the direction to get there. So with this tool that we provide is more like a marketing tool, at the same time a selling tool for restaurants. They can update the information, all the information about the restaurants. At the same time, they can target the consumers who can actually be their probable customers. For example, let's say this Moksh is a restaurant, so they want to target the restaurant, they want to target the customers who are actually at the vicinity of this restaurant, say 5 kilometer radius. So if they actually could send this push notification whenever a person arrives in this radius of 5 kilometer, that would be great, right? So using technologies like this, having all the metrics of users, their eating behaviors and stuffs, I think restaurant business, or we believe restaurant business can actually prosper with targeted marketing for the probable customers and giving more services, giving more deals and stuff. So foodies like you can actually be benefited, and if you own a restaurant, I'm sure you can actually make it more profitable with our services. Let's not go into the marketing because, like I said, this is my investor pitch deck, so it won't be inspirational actually. So we have our website and our app. iPhone is under construction, so we might actually launch it after December. But for now, we have an Android app. We've been launching it for beta for past 3 to 4 months, and we recently launched our site where you can actually search for restaurants and stuff. So YellowNepal.co is our official website. But then if you want to search for restaurants and stuffs, the website is theyellowapp.com. Okay. So basically, we're a team of two, Anish Shrestha, myself, Manisha Karmacharya. So women entrepreneurs in Nepal too. Let's not go there. Okay. So to mix the pitch inspirational to Mr. Dick inspirational, I think I've included some of the quotes that has actually inspired me somehow. So if these quotes that actually inspired me for the past 6 months could leave some good impacts on you, I guess that would be my achievement in this deck. So Nolan once said, the critical ingredient is getting off your butt and doing something. It is as simple as that. A lot of people have ideas, but there are few who decide to do something about them now. Not tomorrow, not next week, but today. The true entrepreneur is a doer, not a dreamer. I've got a couple of more. Okay. So Drew Hodson, the Dropbox co-founder and CEO, once said, "Don't worry about failure. You only have to be right once." Because right now, I feel the same actually, because we've been doing hit and trial for the past 6 months. It's hard to start a startup, gather a team, and then do what you really want to do, right? But ultimately, when you realize that the business you really want to do, the startup you really want to do would not actually make much of an impact, or it's taking too much of a time, you're spending a lot of money, but people are not still convinced, right? That's the very hard thing you actually realize in startup. But then as you go on, there is a point when you actually could make this happen, right? So it might take a little bit more time, but then patience is the key, I guess. So I think you only have to get right once. Dreams don't work unless you do. If it was not hard, everyone would do it. It's the heart that makes it great. So like I say to a couple of friends, we talk a lot. What we basically talk is, we are more into working for others. For example, our culture has been that we need to finish our college, we need to do our bachelor's, undergrad and stuff. And what we basically plan to do is work in some better banks or better IT company and actually get this stable life with enough salary and stuff, right? But then, right now, if you ask some of our juniors or some of our friends in college and school, the trend is actually changing, right? People no more want to work for anybody else. There are good things and bad things for starting a startup and being an entrepreneur, but then I think the change is coming. You want to work for your idea. You want to work for proving yourself. You want to make things happen that can actually impact people's life, right? It's not only about money. It's not only about fame and stuff. It's about you and you wanting to do what you want to do. If that can actually make you money, if that can actually make some social impact, people remember you for, I think that's the best thing a person can do. There's something to take from you guys right now. Like Erika said, we've been nominated as one of the finalists for Google Business Group Inspiring Stories Contest. So I do have a favor to ask from you guys. Like she said, from around 50 countries, more than 600 participants. After a couple of shortlistings and stuffs, we've actually reached top 9. There are 3 categories actually for small and medium businesses, entertainment and tech. We've been one of 3 finalists for tech category. With us competing, I think it's Mogo Reader from Sri Lanka and a dating app. I'm not sure from which. Philippines? Okay. It's another dating app from Philippines. Peekaboo, right? Okay. So to win this contest and be the global winner for inspiring startup stories from the world, the criteria is getting more likes on the video itself. So please do log into your Gmail. Go to the URL google.com/landing/gbz, and there you'll see this page where you can actually click for success stories and the finalist. There are 9 videos listed. At the second last of our videos, there is our YouTube video. You need to log in with your Gmail account, and then it's somewhere down here. Um, I think that would be it from my side. So what I really wanted to convey via this session is we actually have been gone through a lot of things. Quitting a job, a stable life, and then jumping into startup which do not actually show you a good path to money, good path to success is a very hard thing to do. But then somebody has to try, right? So I quit my job 6 months back, and this 6 months ride has been very roller coaster. It's very hard to dream of your idea and work for your idea when you have no penny in your pocket. But then, uh, but then, the wait has been good enough. Uh, we've been getting a lot of feedbacks from you guys, and for the thing that we're getting, for the love and support we're getting, I think uh, having no money at pocket for 6 months was not that bad, right? So I think that's it. Thank you so much. Please do like our video and help us win this contest. Thank you so much.